MVO Channel News, where news is real. News update.
Message of President Dr. H.G. Geingob on the occasion of International Workers' Day, 1 May 2023. A happy International Workers' Day. The fight for freedom in Namibia has its origins in the demands of workers for fair labor practices and better working conditions, especially for the African majority. During the liberation struggle, Workers' Day, May 1st, was mostly celebrated by the oppressed workers of Namibia as they were called to unite and sharpen their resolve to accelerate their fight against the apartheid colonial regime and break the chains of oppression. As a nation that was birthed out of a history of sacrifices and worker struggles, the ruling SWAPO Party government values the role of workers in the fight for liberty, unity, and justice. Workers are a precious resource in the history and development of our nation. We therefore join the rest of the international community in commemorating International Workers' Day under the theme, Workers United in Ensuring Productivity for National Economic Growth and Guarding Against Unfair Labor Practices in the World of Work. The government of the Republic of Namibia pays tribute to the crucial role that workers continues to play to advance socioeconomic development and shared prosperity. 33 years after independence, working in a triumvirate that includes government, trade unions, and the private sector, Namibia has made good progress in advancing workers' rights. Consistent with the letter and spirit of the Namibian Constitution as a foundation of the Namibian House, I urge all stakeholders to deliver on their mandate of upholding and protecting workers' rights and interests by promoting sound labor relations and fair employment practices. In accordance with our processes, systems, and institutions, employers should promote conducive working environments and fair benefits for workers. I therefore urge all stakeholders to engage in good faith and collective bargaining to mitigate the impact of the economic downturn on workers, and must at all times resolve labor disputes in a spirit that advances our national interests. Through the Ministry of Labor, Industrial Relations, and Employment Creation, the government will continue to play its part by paying special attention to occupational diseases, hazards, hygiene at the workplace, and life-threatening health issues that may affect the quality and conditions of workers. As the world is rapidly changing, and with it the future of work, through the intensification of the Fourth Industrial Revolution, 4IR, robotics, the Internet of Things, IoT, and artificial intelligence, more demands are placed on Namibian workers to retool and reskill. By establishing the Fourth Industrial Revolution Task Force in 2021, which has since completed its work by making recommendations to prepare Namibia for the 4IR, I urge the private sector and trade unions to accompany the Namibian government in preparing workers for the future of work. Dialogue and collaboration are key. You can never go wrong with dialogue and consultation. After all, I always say that when diplomacy fails, people go to war. Therefore, let us guard against any issue that could threaten peace, and at no point should we take for granted the peace and stability we enjoy. The government remains conscious of the fact that unemployment disproportionately affects the youth and the unskilled. The government cannot do it alone. Yes, the government will continue to create a conducive environment for jobs to be created. But to succeed in that endeavor, the private sector must be a major driving force in reducing unemployment, which is an important pillar in the fight against poverty. May Day is a fitting occasion for Namibia to pay tribute to all the fallen trade unionists who advocated for the recognition of labor rights and whose activism laid the foundation for a just and inclusive Namibia. May Day is also a fitting occasion for us to hold hands and remind each other about what we should do to help improve the living conditions of each and every citizen. I thank all the workers for their sacrifices, resilience, and hard work towards socioeconomic emancipation. Happy International Workers' Day. A message from yours truly, Dr. Geingob, Namibia's third president and president of the ruling SWAPO party.